but I am quite fond of animals. And right now we're going to cross to Farmer Darcy. Now, Farmer Darcy is an autistic woman who solely runs this business and her farm of rescue animals alone, right? Hey, Farmer Darcy. And Farmer Darcy has everything at her. Oh, my Lord.
I couldn't fit them all in here, though.
Oh, we'll have to build you an ark.
Goodness.
And we'll build you a big boat, and then you can put all the animals in the boat. No,
yeah, I don't think I'd cope. I think I'd get a bit seasick.
No, it doesn't have to go anywhere. It'll be like the rocking horse that doesn't rock.
We'll just pop it in the middle of the paddock, I think.
Yeah.
The goats would absolutely love that. It'd be like a playground.
Yeah, 100%. The rocking horse at Gamaraka doesn't rock, does it?
Exactly.
Not like the boat has to float. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. It's a little bit hot today, but that's okay. The animals are sunbathing and being very lazy.
Are they? Do they? What? Now, just on my own, like what weather do animals prefer? Are they more active in?
I'd probably say the moment it's in the 20s, so 20 to 25, they tend to get very playful, especially if there's a full moon. They all tend to skip around the paddock no matter what age they are, and they go crazy. Yeah, wow. That's fantastic. Now, look, thank you for being part of the Festival of Now. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do up on your amazing farm? Is it Paris Creek? Paris Creek, yes. So basically, I'm an autistic woman, and I didn't really fit in at school, and I didn't know who to hang with, and I ended up hanging out with animals. So that became my special interest. So I ended up taking that, and I've now been rescuing for 14 years, and I started my business, Farmer Darcy's Travelling Farm, about 7 years ago. And then so I go out and get hired to do weddings and birthday parties, and I do lots of animal therapy. So we go to nursing homes, disabled homes. We bring a lot of joy to people, and then that's the way that I raise the funds to be able to support them. That's amazing. You're doing a really great. Now, do you have staff that? Yes. So I pride myself in helping others that have autism like myself, because if I wasn't given a chance when I was younger, then I wouldn't be where I am today. So a lot of my staff come in all on the spectrum. They come in very anxious and unsure, but within 6 months to a year, they are the most confident, loving people you ever meet, who love their job, and it really helps them realise that even though you're on the spectrum, it doesn't mean you can achieve anything that anyone else can, maybe more. Yeah, 100%. And I think, we talked yesterday for a little bit, and I think that's what is the most amazing thing about you is you're a trailblazer as well. You're helping other people. A lot of the time people on the spectrum are left out of situations or are left out of jobs because we shy away because we're unsure and things overwhelm us. So when somebody comes along, like someone did in my life, and adjusts things to suit us and help us, it can really give you a step up in life. So I try to aim with my volunteers and with my workers. I try to do the same. Yeah, and you should be very proud of yourself for that, because that's a massive thing to do, and it's helping a lot of people. Now, just quickly back to it. So, how many animals do you reckon? How many animals do you have on your farm at the moment? I've got hundreds. So a couple of different properties that I adjust, and I've got hundreds, but I've rescued thousands over the years. I tend to rehome as much as I possibly can, but obviously a lot of cases come in, like little Elodie here, who's blind. They come in and you fall in love with them and you can't part with them, so you have to keep those ones. And I see you've got is that an alpaca? Yes, I have 6. No, I've got 8 alpacas now. So these are my 2 babies, Freddie and Otis. Oh, really? See, look, I've even got an alpaca. Oh, my goodness. You saved that there on purpose. You had that ready. I definitely did. It's all staged. I love alpacas. They're my next tattoo is going to be an alpaca. They're pretty cool. They're my favourite animal. And now, just for myself, what's the difference between an alpaca and a llama? I get asked this one a lot, and I constantly have people, if I had $1 for every time someone called them a llama, I would be rich. So we don't really get that many llamas in Australia. We do get them, but not as often. and they're a lot bigger, so they're double the size. They've got sort of banana-shaped ears, and their fleece is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. Because sometimes you can get a little bit like, and the most famous llama is the one out of Napoleon Dynamite.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
this was one of my favourite movies. Hey, what else can you share with the Festival of Now people about your like what range of animals? Do you take in all animals? Like,
so I take in a lot of farm animals, but I also have I take in kangaroos and possums.
yes.
So I've got a one-armed kangaroo and I've got a couple of little ones, but it was a bit crowded in here, so I don't like mixing the species too much, so I didn't bring them in. But I also rescue like things like this, little ducks.
Oh, wow.
So I've got ducklings.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I also have rabbits and guinea pigs, turkeys, peacocks, a bit of everything. I've got ponies.
Oh, now, can anyone come and visit your farm? Or do they have to book?
So at the moment, we come to you. So we can come to you for your birthday parties, whether it's your first birthday or last weekend we did a 45th birthday.
Yeah,
so
wow.
It's all ages. Also weddings, hospitals, nursing homes, and lots of schools and childcare centres.
Yeah.
But in the future, I'd like to expand enough to be able to open to the public and do farm tours. So that's my goal.
Yeah. Yeah, because it would be very popular as well.
Oh,
and people
I get lots of messages asking if people can visit.
Yeah. What else was I had a question I was going to ask. Now, do you have well, you've got a lot of animals, right? But do you have any pets yourself that like
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So I've had my autism assistance dog, Indy, who's conveniently sitting by my side like she always is. Indy. And she's been by my side for nearly 9 years.
Yeah, wow.
She has helped me live independently every day. I've been
able to,
she goes everywhere. She has even climbed Ayers Rock with me.
That's amazing.
Yeah, she was a wonder dog. Amazing.
Yeah, wow. And what was her name again?
Indy.
Indy. Hey, Indy, what's going on?
Say hi.
You all right? Yeah, you're good. Well, thank you very much for that. Now, if people want to get in touch with you, and book you to come out with your animals, what's the best way of doing that?
Just going to our Facebook page, which is Farmer Darcy's Travelling Farm.
Yeah, okay. And they can. We've got. What's the pig's name?
This is Luna.
Oh, I love piglets. They're my favourite. That'll be my tattoo after the alpaca.
So I've got 2 at the moment. Their mum had a very large litter in the middle of a storm and ended up losing a lot of the babies.
Yeah.
So the farmer contacted me and asked me to take the 2 runts on. So they've done really well. They've gone from the size of a can of Coke to that in a couple of months.
Yeah, that's. And just quickly, how fast do they grow? Like, are they going to stay piglets or do they grow into?
They'll get quite large. They are crossed with a miniature, but miniature pigs still get to 100 kilos.
Oof.
Yes. People don't realise that, but the normal pigs can get up to a ton.
Wow.
So, they grow very fast. They can be fully grown within a year.
Fully grown within a year?
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. Woof. Oh, imagine. Oh, I don't have any pets. So I can only imagine.
Pets.
I've got to. It's complicated. I live in the suburbs. It's But I can just imagine children being fully grown in a year. That would be intense.
Yes.
Lucky you don't have to buy pigs' clothes.
They would grow very, very fast. But in saying that, we do dress the pigs up quite a lot for Christmas and Easter and things like that. So they do get dressed up.
That is the greatest thing I've ever heard. Darcy, Farmer Darcy, thank you so much. Have you got any other quick animals that you want to show us?
Well, they're sort of all here.
Yeah. We've got a calf. Is that a calf?
Yes, that's a calf. So I rescue bobby calves from the dairy. So they get slaughtered at birth because they're males. So I try to pick up a couple of months to try to, give them the life they deserve.
Yeah.
And then Oreo here was a bit of a strange one. He was just found on the side of the road with his tail bitten off as a little baby.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so he got taken into the vets. We tried to find his home for about a month, and then he ended up coming to me instead. And now he lives his life here, and he loves it.
That's amazing. Well, Farmer Darcy, thank you very much for your time today, and thank you very much for being a part of Festival of Now and showing us your animals and supporting the community. There's people like yourself that make a massive difference in the world. So thank you so much.
No worries at all. We absolutely love coming to your event every year, and we were devastated when you had to cancel. So this is the next best thing, still being a part of it.
And hopefully we can see you next year in the flesh, and I can see my mate alpacas.
Yes, you can meet them there. Well,
yeah. All right. Thank you very much,
Thanks.
Farmer Darcy.